The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good morning. It's Saturday, November 30th, and it's 8:50. So I thought I would start off today with a joke. Okay. So, what do you call spirit when it says the thing you want it to say? A messenger of God. So wait. What do you call spirit when it says the thing you don't want it to say? The devil. Let me think about that for a second. This is number one. Number one is not a polarity. Number one is not a polarity. Number one is like a constant. Thank you. So where does that polarity come from with like God and the devil? Not from spirit. Not from spirit. That would have had to have come from a creative force. Or maybe just a young immature force that didn't quite understand what it was looking at. You know, not for nothing, perception only allows you to understand what you can understand. So the way I think of spirit is kind of like oil. It's not water, it's not polar. There isn't a positive side to it and a negative side to it. That's a quality of a water. That's a quality of a form. That's the feminine. Sorry, that's not spirit. Spirit is just oil. That's all you get. That's all you get ever. This is the same wonderfully consistent and stable thing over and over. And not for nothing, you can think it's boring. I think it's fucking phenomenal. In a world where consistency is as rare as fucking integrity. A whole bunch of terrible jokes today. Anyways, so a while ago, I had an episode called Sharp, and it was basically, you know, where we're headed. I just figured I'd give the hungry, the mentally hungry people, like a big old fat prime rib to chew on, while the rest of us meander through the forest and pick mushrooms and berries. Can you see it? Anyways. And not for nothing, mushrooms and berries, super healthy. I bet you they choked on that fucking steak. How many of you actually figured out what lamb means? Lamb. How many of you actually decoded it? How many of you know where I'm going today? Not as many as are making noise right now, that's for sure. Anyways, I'll leave you alone. So lamb, let's get right down to it. That first L, the 12, that's how many steps it takes to grow your desire. And not for nothing, that specific 12 happens to represent the celestial seal. And there's some trials you go through, and it takes however long it takes, but there's 12 of them, and once you complete them and survive them and come out the other side, that seal kind of comes off, and so the L in lamb kind of comes away. And not for nothing, that is this finger and this finger, they're locked together anyways. Did you ever notice that? Yeah, they're locked together. So there's my 12, my 1 and my 2. Hopefully you can see that. And now you have the rest of the letters. The A, the M, and the B. And what those code to is a 1, a 13, and a 2. And we kind of talked about that yesterday. So the 1 is on my 1. The A, that black ring right there, that's the A. That's the 1 on my 1. And then the 2 is actually below the shiny one. The 2 is the one that looks very similar to the 1, but it's actually a reflection of the 1. That's the 2. The 13 is the shiny galaxy diamond, and it's actually purple. And the reason the lamb looks like that on my hands is because once I went through the celestial seal and went through the 12 trials and the L came off, Spirit asked me a question. I don't know why this is so awkward to say this. It's not something I ever thought I'd have to admit, not alone, let alone record for the whole fucking world to see. Not for nothing, it does look like a wedding ring. And that's what it asked me. It's like, will you marry me? Whoa, why would you say that? Because that's what it said. And of course I said yes, and I'm wearing the rings, and I didn't say yes because I was like, I want to be married to an incorporeal. I said yes because it's the smartest thing I've ever encountered, and it taught me so many things, and I don't know. What an adventure. Well, have a good day.